Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, let's get you out the door here on this Tuesday here as we take a live view here from Ensign Peak. I've got some good news for you. We had that weak front that moved through last night. We call it the inversion buster. Now, it won't completely clear out the inversion, but you can see as we look over the Salt Lake Valley this morning, you can actually look down into the valley. So that lets us know we've seen some slight improvements overnight, and hopefully we see more of that as we go throughout the day today. We'll be keeping a close eye on that, specifically with the air quality. All right, temperatures out there. We've got a northwesterly flow behind that weak front that's moved through, so our numbers, they're down into the 20s and 30s. 29 degrees, good morning to you. In the Heber Valley, we've got 38 degrees in Price, 23 degrees in Delta, 26 degrees for our friends in Cedar City over towards portions of Milford, 31 degrees in Moab. Good morning in Blanding. You're below freezing this morning at 30 degrees, and we've got temperatures right around that 40-degree mark across far southern Utah this morning. All right, let me show you the big picture with the weather map. I know it's a busy travel season right now this week, and a lot of folks going from west to east, wherever you may be heading. Yeah, we've got a couple of places that are watching out for some weather. If you're traveling towards the East Coast, they're going to be looking at some active weather today. We've got some stormy conditions making its way through the southeast. That'll be pushing up into the northeast as we go throughout today. All these gold and tan boxes here in the upper Midwest, those are some gusty winds, and we know when you get some wind, that can affect some travel, especially if you're flying, so be aware of that, particularly for places like Chicago, Minneapolis, Omaha, and then north of that up towards the Dakotas. We've got some snow making its way through. But here in the West Coast, high pressure means dry conditions and calm conditions. So look at your forecast along the Wasatch Front for today. We'll call it mid to upper 40s. So yes, you will notice it being a little cooler than where we were yesterday. We got into the 50s. So a little bit of a difference out there with partly sunny skies. Those cooler conditions in place will be seasonable as we get towards southwest Utah with lots of sunshine. Temperatures climbing to right around that 60-degree mark. All right, if you're traveling within the western half of the country over the next couple of days, high pressure is really our weather friend. It's going to keep us very quiet. Now, there will be some rain for the Pacific Northwest. I'm talking Seattle, Portland, and that's going to be a common theme. But the rest of the region will be on the dry side here. You'll see more shower chances up towards Seattle and Portland as we go into your Wednesday. And really, that'll be the same story as going into your Thursday. For most of us, though, we've got quiet conditions, just a couple of passing clouds expected, but overall, a very calm holiday forecast period ahead. So St. George, low to mid-60s for highs Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Again, the gobble day, going out to throw the football in the backyard. Looking great out there for us. Temperatures along the Wasatch Front in the 50s. Again, well above average, but that will change eventually. Again, we've got this northwesterly flow with that cooler air mass behind that front today, but that quickly moves away. So by Wednesday heading into Thanksgiving Day, we get high pressure building in, and that's going to usher in a warming trend when it comes to our temperatures. But we are still watching to the north and west for that potential cold trough to dig down as we get towards the weekend, and that could bring us, looks like for sure, some much colder conditions across the area. What about precipitation chances? Well, here's Saturday's forecast. We'll be tracking a storm system moving in from the north and west. It could provide us a couple of rain or snow showers in the valleys on Saturday afternoon and some mountain snow showers developing as well. But then as we go into your Sunday, no doubt about it, the better chance of precipitation across the state. That's when we could see some valley snow showers and maybe some rain and snow mix, even as far south as southwest Utah. Now, we're still trying to fine-tune the details on this system, so there's a lot to be breaking down for you here in the coming days. So stay with us. We'll keep you updated. But just know it's going to turn colder for sure and the potential of some wintry weather. Again, details still to be worked out. St. George, low to mid-60s all the way through Friday, but then notice the weekend it gets colder with wetter conditions showing up. Meanwhile, the Wasatch Front, we've got temperatures in the 40s today, so a little cooler behind that front, but we're back above average in the mid-50s on Thanksgiving Day before we cool it down this weekend and maybe even throw in some precipitation chances across the region. We'll keep you updated. All right, let's get a check on what's going on with those roads. Again, as we mentioned, Wednesday is the busiest travel day, so they say, but some folks may want to get a head start. And that makes Tuesday a pretty busy one as well. And as you can see, so far looking pretty good out there across the region. So as you get ready to make your way, whether you're traveling to a different location or you're just traveling to the grocery store this morning on some of our neighborhood streets, things are calm for now. Of course, we expect that to change throughout the day. We'll keep you updated on your traffic and weather. But for now, let's get you back over to Matt and Alyssa.